Good morning, James and Risha.
Morning, Rob.
Hello.
Good morning.
And good morning, everybody. Zaxxon's right. It started automatically, and it mutes our two microphones while it plays. That worked out really well.
That's cool.
So thank you both for being here this morning as my guest hosts.
You're welcome.
Much appreciated. Everybody really enjoyed having you on the first time. So I thought we would do it again without the scary faces on.
Right?
And your voluntold phrase has become a YouTube lexicon now. I want you to know that, Beard. So that might be the greatest word we've ever heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get voluntold a lot of stuff.
So do I. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 times for it to fit in. But look at that. Miss Risha was here at 7:44.
Yep.
Frankie says, "Good morning. Going to bed now." Yeah, he worked third shift last night, so maybe he'll be able to get up for some of the game.
Morning, Mama Bird.
Yeah, he works third shift a lot. He's the one guy. Him and Charlie. I'm telling you, I don't know who works more hours. Frankie works a lot.
I used to do that, and it's a lot.
Yeah.
I used to work 16 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it takes its toll after a while.
When I was a brand new 24-year-old rookie cop, and I was super gung-ho, and I worked a midnight shift, and I was on midnights that night, and they said, "Hey, we're short on days. Can you stay over on days?" So I did another 8-hour shift, and then the swing shift sergeant said, "We're short guys too. Can you give me another 4 hours?" And one day I did 20 hours, and I was,
My goodness.
you should never do that, especially as a police officer. I was an absolute zombie, and I was 24. I wouldn't even attempt to try that now.
Yeah.
Good morning, Stephen. Place I used to work years ago. I went in at 8 o'clock Monday morning. I went home at midnight Tuesday night. I worked that many hours. Then I worked 16 hours a day through Sunday that week. So yeah,
When we had the hurricane at Disney, they asked us to stay on. We stayed on. I was on duty for 3 days. Now they did put us up in some nice Disney hotels to take breaks, and there was one point where they ran out of vehicles, so nobody could come pick me up. So I sat at the hotel for like a 10-hour shift and was on triple time on the clock, and I just sat there and watched cable TV in the Disney hotel room I was getting paid for. But they had we were closed for 1 day after the hurricane, and they had the park open the very next day. It was interesting seeing all the maintenance people and crew people in there cleaning and repairing and getting the leaves and the branches cleaned up. And within 24 hours, they were back open like it never happened.
wow. Cappy hooked you up with a super chat.
Thank you. Let's get going. Saying hi to everybody. Nick Monar says being in pain all night does have its advantages. I'm at my first. I'll see you in 40 minutes. Nick, buddy, as much pain as I've been in lately, buddy, I can feel for you, man. But we're having a good morning. Happy about that. Kane's Coins, good morning. Gentleman Prospector, I've already said hi to him. Top of the morning to all you golden people. And there is Mama Bird with him. And there is Mr. Dennis, Gregory Gibson, and Melody Price. Good morning, Miss Melody. Hey, there's that FL Thunder guy. Morning, Danny Boy. Mark the Senile Detectorist. Marty V. Jack Felmy Jr. is here this morning. Gregory Gibson. Scott McClory. Scott McClory, there were some people that got McCloried last night that weren't here for their prize. And there is Miss Mermaid.
I wasn't one of them because I was watching, and the next thing I know, I opened my eyes and the live was over. So I don't know what happened.
I did that on a couple YouTube videos I was watching after the stream last night. I reopened my eyes and it was going into the credits, and I'm like, wow, Rob missed that video he put on last night.
Morning, Stephen. Morning, Jason E. Morning, Mandy.
Oh, I think this is going to be the last page of my 2024 prize book, and then we're going to have to go to 2025.
Wow.
I can't even find that.
We've got to learn how to be as
Yeah.
detailed as you are at keeping records.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you something. I was not happy when Lucinda last night said she has not gotten her Christmas prize. So I'm hoping it's an oversight. That person's a regular contributor to the channel and offering prizes up, and he's done very well. So I think hopefully it's just going to be a communication issue. So I sent him an email last night. I sent her an email last night, and hopefully we'll get that taken care of right away.
Yeah. Morning, Silver Paws.
Hey, Neil.
Javier.
There's another great contributor to the channel, friend of the channel, and he has offered up a
Morning, Nick.
He's offered up a one ounce copper round. The name of this piece is Spicy Lunar Snake 2025. Everything I show I have in stock. People are interested, they can email me. It's always on my bio page, Rob. Look at this baby.
Cool. Oh,
That is a detailed. That would look good on Beard and Reach's mantle right there. I can see that.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. I watch Paws quite a bit. I don't always comment, but I'm in there watching a lot of times.
Yeah, if I'm home during the afternoon editing or doing work on the computer or rebuilding races, updating races, I definitely pop in and say hi, and then I just leave it on and listen. No sense not helping folks get hours, you know.
Right. Morning, Rick. Yeah, I try as much as possible to support everybody.
Morning, Danny boy. And there is Miss Mermaid. Her channel is growing like a weed.
That's great.
Danny D.
Morning,
Miss
Danny.
Manny Candy. Shift Kicker. Good morning, Shift Kicker. Steven Stark. Good morning. Welcome. And there is Paz. Marty V. Mystic. Yankee Down South. Mr. Greg's here. The organizer of the Florida Hunt events and this year's Meridian, Mississippi event. Full half. Good morning. Martin Smythe is here. Our favorite name that sounds like it should be in a James Bond movie.
Little shift kicker, Jim Steele.
Yep. Good morning, Jim.
Next year we can start going to more events.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever get retired.
Well, I'm retired. I just got to get this hip figured out.
Yeah.
Or find a doctor that can get this hip figured out. Good morning, Florida Sand Hunters. Welcome. Saying hi to Mermaid because I'll have the time this year. And my goal is to do at least one trip, whether it's either Maryland or Missouri. I'm trying to get geared up to do one trip.
Well, if you make it to Missouri, holler.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely, because I will come up through the South End because I think there's 2 or 3 of you coming up from the South End.
Cool.
Good morning, Workmans.
Hey, Diver.
Thank you, Wayne, for the $2 super chat. Thank you, Wayne.
You come our direction, Rob. You got GP and Mama Bird.
Yeah, that's it. I knew somebody else was around you guys.
Mm-hmm.
You have Show Me Treasure, Chris.
And Show Me Mo.
Yeah, Show Me Mo's a little farther away up towards Kansas City.
Okay, well, that would be my drive right up to Kansas City.
Yeah. Who else is here close? Seems like there's
Morning,
someone.
Moon.
Yeah.
Good morning, Jason. Yeah, like I said, I knew there was like 3 of you, at least 3 of you. Good morning, Wayne, Expressions of the Outdoors.
Little Rusty Finds.
Good morning,
Hello,
Rusty. Good morning, James Eller. Trying not to miss anybody here. Go for Bill. Good morning. Crazy Cat Lady, a.k.a. Miss Leanne. Welcome, Leanne. I hope you're having a better day there today, Miss Leanne. Javier, brah. And Jenny Ballo. Good morning, Jenny. Welcome to the chat.
Morning, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Gold Snapping Farmer. AU Diver Greg. Good morning.
Wow, I'm doing good. It's 9:10 and I'm only 5 minutes behind. This is good for me. Good morning, Silver Wrench.
Well, I know there's times you try to catch up and it's almost impossible.
I have to stop telling stories at the beginning of the stream, just like I did a few minutes ago. Because if you tell a story and that chat keeps going, you look up and you're 15 minutes behind.
Yeah.
There's Mr. Jeremy. We know it's the real Jeremy because it's in all caps. And there's Treasure Hunter Neil with the cool stick man walking with the metal detector that I just love that thumb. And again, Miss Mandy.
Morning, Dale.
Charlie.
Morning, Charlie. Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie.
Just in honor of you, I'm wearing a flat bill hat today, buddy. Just for you, Charlie.
Good morning, Rick. Angie and Rick were winners last night. All righty. Stephen Sheets is saying hi to everybody with a little song emojis. Chop Shop. Good morning, sir. Gopher Bill says, be right back. Need coffee. Yep, mine's just finishing perking here in a sec. There is Mr. Greg, another great friend of the channel. Welcome, Greg.
Morning, Canes.
And there's Mike the Greek again, just goading me on to do something stupid again on YouTube.
He's
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Greg.
That's what he's saying. Good morning.
Yeah, well, I repeated something without finding what it was first.
Well, I know that, Rob. We all got to enjoy that. But because when they put that up, Reese's like, what does that say? And I told her as much of it as I knew, and we were laughing before you ever said it.
I thought Charlie was going to fall out of his chair. I really did. I hadn't seen him laugh that hard. Especially right after he said, when I said como está to somebody, and he went, that was the most white thing I have ever heard. And then I repeated it back in Spanish, and I thought he was going to fall out of the chair. And then Miss Mermaid, I was behind on the chat, so she's further down the chat going, no, Rob, don't say it. Don't say it.
Rachel, I hope you're doing well.
Yes.
Morning, Show Me Treasure, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah, just say hi to everybody, Jersey Ray. If you're down to one arm, there's no way you can type and say hi to everybody with one arm.
Yeah, she just had another surgery.
You got that pretty close, Jocko. Good job. Good morning, Jan. Good morning to all you crazy Menardos. There he is, the man himself from California.
Morning, Zaxon.
Morning, Zach. Zach, I want to thank you for that help last night with that outro and intro. I didn't know how to do it this morning, and it just did itself. It worked perfectly, buddy. Thank you very much.
Hello, Workmans.
That's a great attitude to have, Miss Leanne. This morning is a new morning. I like it.
Morning, Crazy Cat.
There's Mr. Reed. Reed's Art of Adventure, one of my earliest subscribers from back in 2017. Welcome, Reed.
It's 25 degrees here this morning, Rob, and I'm sitting here with the front door open and sweating.
It's 64 here, and I just had Denise close the back door.
Morning, Yodi. Well, I've been outside this morning, and the wind's not blowing, so it's actually pretty nice.
Is the sun out?
No, it's cloudy.
Okay. Morning, Hobo Rob.
It's that wind that gets you.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Well, I don't know if it makes you feel better or not, but Denise has got family here from California. Denise's oldest niece brought her little daughter. Her and her boyfriend came with their little daughter. So Mike got surprised seeing his great-grandchild for the first time yesterday.
That's awesome.
And so they I had a lot to get done yesterday, but they the four of them took off to Clearwater Beach yesterday and put the little one in the sand in Clearwater Beach and got her down to the water so she could put her toes in the golf. But it was absolutely gorgeous. It was like 77 on Clearwater Beach yesterday. It was mobbed. And literally in 2 weeks, what is today, the 9th? Yeah, usually about the last weekend of February or the first weekend of March, we have spring break start here. Thank you. Are you going shopping?
Hello, Ernie. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Expressions. Hello, Rob. Yeah, we're supposed to, unless they've changed the forecast, we're supposed to get some rain and snow tomorrow and then some snow Wednesday. Hello, John.
And we're supposed to be in the high 70s, low 80s all week. Morning enough. What? I know. Angie won full half. I know. There's Y Gold, Kane. Make sure we get down here at the bottom.
Yeah, if you haven't, smash that thumbs up, everybody. There's 70 fine folks in here. There should be 70 thumbs ups.
That's exactly right. So let me hit refresh and see where we're at for thumbs up.
He found an awesome find. that walking half that he found.
Yeah, I've got that. Since I can't pull this file up, I'm just going to do this manually. That is flipping gorgeous.
It is.
And let's see, do I have the other one?
I'm seeing 53 thumbs up right now.
And there is the back of it.
Yep, that's a beautiful one.
And that looks like it's a D mint mark right there.
Yeah.
That is just absolutely stunning.
And he said he found it at a place he had been before. And that's, you just never know. A place is never truly hunted out. We've went back to spots we would have swore went over. Well, one day we went to a spot, this one particular tree. Me, her, and my dad, all three have been around it multiple times. And I walked around it, pull out a silver quarter and a silver dime. It's like, how did we miss that? You just never know.
I want to try. Now, do one of you use the Knox?
I use it sometimes.
I want to try that program that Andy Sabish put in the book that he calls the gold, the coin finding program. I've got the yellow book, the Bible for the Knox.
Yeah.
And people say you can put that setting on there and you'll be able to find coins in areas that you think are hunted out. And we've got that big, what we call the Field of Dreams of Dalton's. And then we've got 2 or 3 properties, permissions that we've hit that we can go back to. So I want to sit down one day and program the Knox, because you have to go into the advanced settings for the 800 and see if I can find something that I've missed. Good morning, Dale. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Coin program on mine. I forget who it was that had the coin program, but I do have a coin program on my Knox. And
Good morning, Miss Amanda. Good morning, Dale.
Amanda, we put that in too.
Good morning, Mr. Chris. Look at this. Regina G, as Charlie would say. Regina G is in the house. Good morning, Regina Gorkowski.
Good morning, Regina. Chris said that was his first half in the wild. Well, I've been lucky. I found 2. I found a 1942 Walker in Wisconsin in my big coin spill. And then on our new permission, I found a Benji. So I've got 2 halves.
I've got 3 Walkers and 2 Benjis. A Walker, the one Walker I found with I was with Dalton and Park Rat Pat, and I showed him the signal, and they both came over and were there when we popped it out. That's a really exciting video because it gets all expressions. And then we swept over, and within a 1 foot area, besides the Walker, there were 2 Mercs in with it. So that was my like hugest coin spill as far as that. And then on the far, we have a big, huge church permission that Dalton has, and we got several of the permissions that like encircle the church property. Yeah. And on one of the permissions across the street from the church property, Dalton and I were together for the first hunt of that year. It was like the 5th of the year, I think, like 3 years ago. And it was my first signal, and I said, "Buddy, I got a 33 here on the Knox. This is a signal for a $50." And he goes, "You get a half on your first signal. I'm going to go sit in the truck." And 2 seconds later, I said, "You got to go sit in the truck, buddy." So I will tell you though, when I found my very first one, I just did a re-video on it because it's my best intersection ever. That was the video I posted like 3 weeks ago. Until I found that, I didn't think people really found those. I thought really all those videos that I saw out there, these big channels, I was like, yeah, that's BS. There's nobody out there finding $half and dollars. They're just not there. And then when you dig that first one and you realize it's possible to find them.
Yeah, it's exciting. I know that one that I found in Wisconsin, when I pulled out a Merc, then I pulled out another Merc, then we went back over it, then I reach in there, Arisha does, and pulls out that walking half and a silver quarter stuck together. It was I couldn't even hardly talk. I was so excited over it.
I know. I mean, I got my barber quarter in the field that you took Shane and I to, and the day I met you guys, and to this date, that is still my only barber quarter I've ever found metal detecting. That's my Missouri silver there.
Yeah, my first silver quarter was a barber quarter. It's the only barber quarter I've found, but it was my first silver quarter.
I'm still looking for my my standing liberty. That's my white whale coin right now.
That would be an incredible one to find.
Good morning, Silver Assassin. I sent you an email and I made a comment on one of your videos, sir. Thanks for being here this morning.
Morning, Brian. Yeah, I had Dave Sonic up Wednesday night come up and was on my live, and he was saying, well, I metal detect, but I just can't get as excited about that as I do magnet fishing. I get excited about both because both of them is a mystery. You don't know what you're going to find. You know, when you feel that magnet grab, you don't know what's coming out of the water, but when you get a signal with your detector, you can think you know what you're getting ready to dig out, but a lot of times you're like, I wasn't expecting that. So they're both.
Yeah, especially if it's a non-coin signal, that relic could be anything. When Troy pulled out that military hat badge from Pennsylvania that had the stallions on one side, I mean that video was only a couple months ago, and the lady came over and was looking at it, and I had to Google it to find out that it was a military Pennsylvania like state National Guard Reserve hat from like World War I or World War II, like for an officer's hat. I mean, you know, how often do you find something like that and you're not expecting that? So that's why, I mean, yeah, if I ever magnet fish and ever pulled a pew pew out, it would be exciting as hell. But I mean, yeah, I got to admit, it's really exciting pulling stuff out of the ground. I really think it is. And I have, you know, we're having 25 people over here today for a Super Bowl party, and I have my cabinet there, and some people will oogle it, some people will go, oh, it's a dirty old little airplane. I'm like, dude, do you know how hard it is to find a Tootsie Toy airplane that's in perfect condition? And I found two in one day, and they're still the only two that I've ever found. They just look at it as a little dirty airplane, but
Yeah,
we get excited.
Right. Hello, Brewers.
Morning, Mr. Brewers.
Sometimes I was telling her the other day, because this permission that we got, it's crazy. We found Civil War stuff there, we found World War I stuff there, and we found World War II stuff there. And the shell casing I found, I was pretty excited because I'd never seen one like it. And had I known at the time that it was an actual Civil War rimfire shell casing, I'd have been even more excited because I had to research it. And Tri-Valley Metal Detecting, Brian, sent him a picture, and he's got a buddy that went to college and studied the Civil War. So as soon as he sent him a picture, he's like, yep, that's a Civil War rimfire shell casing. And I'm still pumped about that. I mean, that's just, you never dream of finding something like that.
I think I've only found one rimfire round in my entire time. And then I remember when I was so new detecting, I didn't know what a harmonica reed. I mean, when I pulled up a harmonica reed, and if I hadn't watched other people's videos saying what they were, I would have had no idea what a harmonica reed was. And I know, what? Mommy just left the house 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's the way with us. When we found our first ones, if we hadn't seen somebody else say what they were, we wouldn't have known.
And I know flat out those little Model T coil things that look like a little T with a little, you know, like rounded T on top. They're part of the coil assembly from a Model T. I knew I threw some of them away before I knew what the heck they were.
Yeah, Canslaw said I look like one of the members from ZZ Top.
Yes, he does, Canslaw. Yeah, he was not a subscriber or a regular on the stream the last time you guys were up. John Lewis says 3 degrees Fahrenheit there in Canada, and the door is definitely closed. Excuse me.
Ours is open with the screen window down so the screen can get some air through here. But even in the dead of winter, that wood stove, we have to open doors unless that wind's really howling because it gets hot in this house.
yeah.
Well, I miss having a fireplace here in Florida. My sister has one up there in KC. All right, let's get down to the bottom of this thing so we can. Good morning, Stephen. Good morning, Danny. Good morning, Dale M. Good morning, Canslaw. I know everybody's in shock that Angie won. The Silver Pod says we had another ice storm last night. See, when I sit here with the door open, it's 80 degrees. It's hard for me to wrap my mind around that.
Yeah.
Hey, Mally man. Hi, Olin.
Mally man, 2 times in a row, Saturday night and Sunday morning. We are so privileged. It's cold and wet, and it's going to last you the rest of your life. You're hilarious, Greg.
Trying to keep up with the chat too. It's
Yeah,
kind
Beer
of
Taff was pretty close to the surface.
yeah, it was on the surface. I couldn't
Yeah.
believe it.
Florida
The
Santa is a great point. Thank
detector
you.
went off, and I went to get my pinpointer, and I thought, well, there's something shiny there. My thought was, is it a piece of aluminum or a pendant? When I pulled that half up, laying on top of the ground, I'm like, nobody's going to believe this. How it was laying on top, I don't know. I don't know if the roots pushed it up or if it just laid in a spot it never got pushed into the ground. I don't know.
You know, that's the only good thing about going by a tree that's got roots sticking up. You can't get through the roots, but sometimes they do push the coins up, so you don't have to go as deep around them.
Yeah.
Hello, Detecting with Jim.
Good morning, Blistering. Florida Sand Hunters, good morning. I hope to meet them someday. They are a father-son combo that hunt Clearwater Beach very early in the morning. And once this hip of mine ever gets straightened out, I'd like to get down there in the morning and meet with them.
Yeah.
You get to Clearwater Beach at 7:30 in the morning, you could actually get a parking spot.
Maybe in a year or two we can come down there. We were watching Nate from Cape Cod. He was going to run out into the ocean yesterday, and all this cold. Said he does it about every year. And all I can think is, man, I'd love to be on that beach and detecting right now.
Yeah.
Good morning, Dan B. You know what? When I travel somewhere with Denise and we're going down some country road or something, and we're looking at the stuff, all I think of is when I see an old house, is I go, "Ooh, I wonder if that's ever been detected before."
Yeah.
Yep, we do the same thing.
Yes.
I'm not like looking at the scenery stuff. I'm looking at the house. Ooh, I'd like to detect there.
Yeah.
Yep, we do the exact same
Mhm.
thing.
Riddle says he's never found that before. Yep, Dennis says he's got a coin program on his Knox that works well.
Yeah, I put one on mine, and I can't remember whose program it is, but before we got the manicures, she told me I couldn't detect anymore because I could tell her 99% of the time what that signal was. I'd be going along, that's a quarter, that's a dime, that's a penny, that's a nickel. No, it's not. And I'd dig it up and show her, and she said, "You're too good with that thing." And that's, well,
That's
just
it.
usually
You want to get to know your machine. Mandy, the person that answered you is correct. Go into studios and subscribers, and you'll find it there. It'll say if you go to your subscriber page that lists all your subscribers, it'll say the date that they subscribed to your page. Now it will also list how long they've been a member. But here's my problem with the YouTube members program. They do not let you know who's a gifted member and who's a paid member. I think that's a real shortfall with that. But T-Rep, good morning. Martin Smythe. Colonel's Collecting, good morning.
Oh,
We are doing great. I know, Leanne. This chat is moving so fast. I bet I stopped to take. Yep. I was 5 minutes behind. Now I'm 9 minutes behind. Telling them stories again.
Crazy Cat Lady has been a member for 5 months, and Miss Bone Dead has been a member for 4 months. Mr. Tom Kingery, 5 months. That's awesome.
I should kicker. I don't know why I have so much trouble saying that.
I know.
Shift kicker.
Because you don't want to say something else by mistake.
Right?
It's easy to do.
Yeah, Gregory, he knows that story. The first time I ever tried magnet fishing with a magnet I actually bought, I didn't know that they don't tighten everything down when you got it. I just got it, took it out of the box, and threw it into a lake. And on my third throw, I watched the rope go this way, and I watched the magnet go that way. On my third throw with a brand new magnet. And I had my sister, I had Regina G with me, my sister, and like showing off. And I looked like an absolute Menardo when that happened. So we really ran down the street to a Northern Tools, and I bought one of their $10 magnets, hooked it to the rope, and like on my 5th throw, I recovered my magnet.
That's awesome.
And then I found out that little Loctite stuff's in there for a reason.
Yeah. Dirt Devil's been a member now for 4 months, and 2 James for 3 months. Morning, Mr. Jody Mosby.
Morning, Jody. There's Snapping Scavenge. See, I'm just down to the ZZ Top comment. Morning, Olin. There's Mr. Mike. Yeah, Brewer says wood heat's the warmest, but also the dirtiest. But man, that is a great heat though.
Look,
Damn, we got snow last night.
Yeah, I love the wood heat. When we first built this house and put the wood stove in it, she's like, I don't want a wood stove. And it wasn't 2 or 3 weeks, we had that severe ice storm. I mean, trees were falling down everywhere. I come home from work. We didn't have no electricity, and she's hugging the stove. I'm like, what are you doing? I love this wood stove. And she's not complained about it since.
Good morning, Jay Metal. John Lewis putting his photo up. Link up, guys. He's a great nature photographer. Good morning, Detecting with Jim. Yep.
Good morning, Jake. Dirty Mag Yackers.
Hey, Jake.
Leanne, member for 5 months. There you go. There you go, Wayne. Thank you, all you folks, for being members. This members program has taken off it's just exploded. Of course, it's also thank you to people like Paz and Grandma Kelly and Wayne and everybody else that donates memberships. Thank you guys very, very much. I did Menardo a magnet, and then another magnet. I was on a end of a little pier that had a boat dock pier, and this small boat got out with this very, very attractive young lady in a very, very skimpy bikini, and I was following her with my eyes as she went by as I was throwing a magnet, and I had a little ring on the end of it, and I didn't hold the ring, and I just watched that magnet. I turned my head because I didn't have anything in my hand. I just saw the rope was going. And we never saw that magnet again. Morning, Dirty Mag Yackers. Kenneth Bird, good morning.
I forgot who said hi. I was going to say it. Oh, Jay Metal. Morning, Jay.
Do I not have Dirty Mag Yackers modded up?
He's green on ours, so I'm going to guess no.
All right, let's go back and find him and get him modded up.
Luckily, knock on wood, we haven't lost a magnet. We did lose a claw, and she got a magnet stuck once, and I had to dive in the water to get it loose. Yeah. But I know it's going to happen at some point in time. It's just like fishing. Sooner or later, you're going to get it hung, and you're not going to get it loose.
Do you see where it took? Do you see the video where it took Brockton? What was it? 3 trips back to that bridge to get his magnet off finally.
Yeah,
but he got his magnet back.
Yeah.
Well, I had a magnet I used to use, and I broke the rope, and I tied a knot in it so I could still use it. And I threw it one day, and the knot hooked on the edge of the bridge, and the magnet went right up underneath the bridge and stuck. And the only reason I was able to get it loose was there was enough of a dirt bank. I could get down that bank and pull it straight down. But if it had been water under there, I'd have never got it back.
What's up?
Dirty Mag Yackers got you modded up, sir. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was leaving comments on Brockton's like, Brockton, you got to get somebody with a boat and get underneath that thing from the river and pull it down from the river. But they managed to get it off from the bridge.
Well, Kenneth.
Mama Bird just hit her 500. Be sure you subscribe to her and enjoyed her huge giveaway coming up. And he put the link to Mama Bird's. Thank you very much, Zaxxon. Guys, we've had a lot of channels here, quite a few channels here hitting milestones. Mermaid's either coming up on hers or is about to hit hers for 500. Mama Bird did. We've got several other channels. What?
Yeah, congratulations, Mama Bird. And I think Mermaid, well, I looked the other day and I'm not sure.
Hi, Bill, Papa Rouse.
Billster.
Metal Detecting Mermaid is at 513 subscribers right now. So congratulations to her and Mama Bird.
awesome.
When she showed up here for her first Sunday stream and said hello to everybody, I think she was at 60 something. And just the time she's been here, we've got over 500.
That's awesome.
And I don't know how much I want to say. We are going to have her up as a guest soon, Charlie and I. Let's just leave that at that. And then when we have her up, she's got some things to talk about.
Cool.
Morning, Bill. Yeah, she.
See that? Look what Mrs. Kendu said. Our wood stove saved dinner Thursday night when we lost power, and I already started making dinner. I finished it on the wood stove cooktop. There you go.
Yeah.
Yep, you can always put something on the top of that wood stove and cook it. Might be a little slow, but you can still eat.
Good morning, CLMK. Excuse me, Carissa. Oh, thank you for putting a name there. I'd rather call you Carissa. Good morning, Roger. Roger, I am very sorry to say you got Scott McClory last night. I think on the last race, one of the last races was either for a copper round or the silver half, but you got McClory last night. Absolutely, Paula. Now he's outside crying. He went out the cat board. He's outside crying.
Oh.
Good morning, Miss Dina.
Mama Bird says she's at 509 now. Awesome.
Nice.
Just subscribe to Mrs. Kendu. Thank you, Dina. Dina was as a new viewer, and she won last week too. I've already shipped her prize off. Yeah, look at everybody telling me how Mermaid just blew past. Snapping Scavenge is at 469, folks. You're not familiar with them? I can see he's got bottles on his thumbnail. Let's see if we can get them closer to 500. Just because they got the word scavenge in their name, that's a great word.
Canslaw says they're trying to get to 200 subs. Would appreciate any free supporters. Not detecting until snow melts. Life, snow. You know what did I just do?
Good morning, Ringo.
Stream thing.
Yep, I made sure I subscribed to Cancel a few weeks ago when he came up. Okay,
Well,
good morning.
Need adult supervision.
You do need adult supervision.
How do we pronounce this? Rocall's Cabin. Hello, everyone. Love seeing you all getting that shiny stuff, and have an excellent day. Thank you very much. Thanks for popping in this morning. Thanks for saying hello. Beautiful looking little cabin there. Beautiful looking piece of property. I love when there's new people in here.
Hi, Kristen. Hi, Expression.
Good morning, Kristen. Workman says, I am work at 275 and working to get to 500.
Awesome.
Lewis, good morning, Lewis. Kristen says, Hobo Rob and Mandy, shout out to getting me over on this channel this morning. Excellent. So since you have come with recommendations, we're going to get you wrenched up. And Arky's here. Good morning, Arky. And Kristen, you are now a mod. Some guy popped in the stream last night and he was like, oh, this is one of these live streams where every single person in here is a moderator. And we're like, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to do that too, because that way, excuse me, people can go check other channels out. And I haven't, in my experience, found that you get people that abuse that too often.
Yeah, we had one guy that used to come in here. I haven't seen him in a while, but he used to come in and just post his link and put a comment with, put a statement with it about what he was going on. But he never said hi to anybody in the stream. Like every 6 or 7 minutes, and I was like, so I contacted him on screen. I say, I don't mind if you do that, everything, but you need to interact with some people. If you're just here to throw that up,
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Oh, look at Jay Metal. I'm at 29.39. There you go, buddy.
Okay.
Awesome.
Hey, Mark.
What? Tagging Broski, Mark, two brothers. How you doing?
Two brothers. Good morning.
Yeah, that 500 subs. Of course, when I started, I never expected to get to 100. You just never know. But
You look back at my first videos, Beard. I don't know how I got to 100. I didn't have a smartphone,
Hey, Chappie.
so I had an iPad that I carried in a backpack. So literally for every single zinc, I had to kneel down, take the backpack off, zip it open, take the iPad out, hold this thing up like a book, fill my zinc penny. I'm doing stuff like giving the dates of zincs. I'm counting how many pull tabs I got. I mean, I look back at my first videos and I'm like, how did I even get to 100?
Yeah.
I had to come home and watch a YouTube tutorial of how to transfer stuff from a Apple iPad to a to a Microsoft computer. And there was like a little opening on the side that you push a button and the thing slid over. I didn't even know that was there until I watched this video.
Yeah, we did that probably 6 months ago. I said, let's go back and look at our #1 video. And then we watched the first couple. Then we went to like 6 months. We've been doing it a year and a half, 2 years. And it's funny how much you change the more you do it.
Yeah.
The video where the guy on the curb strips called the cops on Troy and I, that went viral. It went kind of semi-viral, got 25,000 views in like 3 days. That got us that jumped me up like 200 subs. And then when I hunted with Kurt from the Hoover Boys when I was up in Maryland, and I published that jumped me up several hundred subs too. Those were my two big videos that jumped me up by a lot.
Yeah, probably my biggest jump was when I found the grenade.
Ooh.
I had the news on there. The news came and interviewed me.
Hi, Patty.
And me and my dad, up where we go hunting and fishing, there was some people from even Louisiana. And Dad, of course, he had to tell everybody about it. They're like, we saw that on the news. I thought, our local station, people from Louisiana seeing that on the news. But I think I probably jumped almost 500 subs from that.
Yeah. Troy published a video on TikTok that his daughter gave him, that they were at a marina and a manatee was under the edge of the marina, and somebody, like, there was like a hose there for the boats, and somebody just turned the water on low and just kind of pointed the hose at the manatee, and the manatee rolled over and opened his mouth and drank all the water from the hose because it was so hot. And I think within like 10 days, it was over 1 million views on TikTok.
Wow.
So I think he told me it's up to like 3 million views on TikTok.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Morning.
And yet he put it on YouTube, and it didn't even, I don't think it even hit 10,000. So
That's weird.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing. You put a short out or a video, and you're like, man, this thing's going to nail it. Nothing.
I put my best gold ring of the find of the year last year that I found, and it got less views than a piece of wire that I thought was going to be a ring. It really did, and it just depends on whether YouTube's algorithm picks it up and puts you in part of that stream. Like yesterday, I was scrolling through channels last night at 1 o'clock in the morning after the stream was over, and I looked down the side of the channel where they had the shorts, and there was a short there with 1.4 million views on one side, and then there was a short there with like 800,000 views, and then there was my short sandwiched in between them that said 140 views. And I'm like, I don't even know how that got there.
Hello, Dirt Troll and Troy. Mark, two brothers.
Look at that. See, you talk about the man, and he's here.
Yep.
I miss hunting with him and Dalton so bad with this hip. He calls me all the time wanting to get out there. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, you just never know what a video is going to do. You can put a video on every week, same day, same time, and this week it might get 3,000 views, and next week it might get 50. Even though it's the same time, it's odd to me how that changes.
And if you go to my dashboard, I've got a video that we probably put out, Denise and I, probably 7 months ago. Who let the calf out? Moo, moo, moo. Baby cow walking down the road. That's like 7 months old. But for the last 2 months, it has appeared in my top 3 shorts. And it's just stayed there. Every week, it just stays in my top 3.
Huh.
People love baby cows.
Yeah.
Hey, Captain Dick.
Roll Call's Cabin says, I've learned more in a year than I ever thought I would. And again, I got Mr. Dirt Troll and Troy, my one digging partner, my other digging partner, Florida Knox. He's the one that taught me everything I need to know about that Knox because he had one before me. And when I got it, I thought it was such a complicated machine, I'd never get to know it. So Dalton walked me through that and helped me out with that. Oh, excuse me. Mr. Troy is correcting me here. 11.8 million views the manatee has on TikTok. 11.8 million views.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Hello, Jeremy. Hello, Ringo.
Good morning, Arky. There's Miss Maddie. Two brothers,
Paula.
Magnificent. Silver Streak, good morning.
Jeremy.
I'm sorry, what?
Jeremy. Ficus and Toast, is that his?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ficus, man, we've been wondering where he's been lately. Absolutely, Wayne. None of us focused on our production and editing techniques off the beginning. I did. I remember counting my pull tabs and my wrap-ups in the beginning and then telling everybody the date of every single zinc penny I found. And I was like, man, these videos are so bad.
Well, I know when we first started putting detecting videos on, we were showing every zinc penny, everything. And it's hard not to put a lot of clad on because that's mostly what we find, it's clad. But we have cut the pennies out unless it's a wheat penny or IHP or the penny with like Lincoln on the log on the back, something different, you know.
You know what? I can't remember. I can't even remember the last time I found a Lincoln log or one of those 2009 pennies with the 4 different backs. It's been forever since I've found one of them.
A week ago for me.
Yeah, see, no, I can't remember finding one of them in 2024. I will show something, like you say, something unique. Like I found a smush quarter once, like somebody put on the railroad tracks. I showed that, or clad quarter. And for some reason, I really enjoy finding Chuck E. Cheese tokens. I will always show a Chuck E. Cheese token. I don't know what it is, but because they don't make them at a brass anymore.
Yeah.
And then I like finding the Friends Don't Let Friends Do Drugs tokens.
Mm-hmm.
I found like 7 of those on a curb strip once. And I think some group was supposed to be handing them out or going whatever. And somebody said, screw this, I'm not handing anybody out, and just dropped them all. So that's it. I gave all mine out. But
that's what's been good about our permission that we got is there's such a variety of things. We have found a little bit of clad, not much, but we're finding like she found 2 hinges to an old ice box, real decorative hinges. We found silver there. I found my one and only shield nickel there. We're finding the Civil War or military related items there. It's just
it's really cool.
Thank you, Miss Mandy. Thank you guys all so much. You guys rock. Much appreciated.
I thought I missed something. Hello, coming out swinging.
Morning, coming out swinging, Mr. Vernon. Good morning, Pick and Bean, Johnson's Family Adventures. She goes live quite a bit in the mornings, guys. 2 brothers are saying, Beard, tag it in.
We've been detecting the farm here some, and the finds are kind of few and far between, but it's mostly farm-related stuff, old bolts or a piece of an old plow or something. But she did find her breastplate for, what they say, Confederate horse breastplate.
Oh, my gosh. Are you serious?
Yeah, she's found one. My dad's found one, and I found one. She found one on our here where we live, and we got a neighbor catty corner. Well, their property joins ours, and I got permission at their old house. I found one there, and then I found the Civil War button here in our yard. So why that stuff is here, I don't know. We got the railroad tracks that runs along the place, unless they were coming through here to get on the train to go somewhere. I don't know.
See, that's the thing. We had very, 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 very little Civil War action here in the state of Florida, and the little bit we had was more in North Florida. Now we have some Seminole Indian stuff, and and I have found a, I don't know if I should say this on YouTube, but I'll say it. I did a park in Tampa that is it's got a historical marker for Teddy Roosevelt and the Rough Riders camping there before they got on the ships in Tampa, went down to Cuba for the Spanish-American War. and I found a beautiful brass keyhole escutcheon for probably like a lockbox or something.
Wow.
And I would figure that came from that era of the Teddy Roosevelt group. And then another park that Dalton was in, where we had found out that they had camped out waiting for the ships to come in from Tampa Bay. That's the park that Dalton found his gold coin. And then when we did the research, is that $5 gold coin was what an officer got paid for a whole month at that time. So basically, some officer lost his entire month's pay.
Wow.
And that's the one gold coin from our group that is found. And when I made that video, I learned how to use the software editing on mine that blurred out the trees and the signs and stuff, because I can't tell you how many people I had contacting me asking me where we found that coin.
I bet.
And I was like, nope, that's not happening.
Yeah, I tried to keep it hidden where we go, like our permission that I got. I try to make it so people can't figure out where I'm at. The people were nice enough to let us go there, and I don't want people just bothering them for one thing, but some people will just show up and say, oh, well, you can detect there, so can I, and just ruin it for everybody.
Yep. When I was brand new in 2017, I had a couple foreign followers. I had a guy named Thor's Treasure. He's over in Scotland. He's still on. I believe his channel name now is Scotland's Thor's Treasure. And then we had a guy from Bosnia Herzegovina. His name was S. Desic, and he had this cool Roman helmet as his logo on his sticker. He's the one that did my first original video song and introduction for me. Well, anyway, he was a diver that did a beach and a lake over there in Bosnia. And, he was the only guy that did this place, and he got gold, he got jewelry, he got gold bracelets and stuff like that, rings. And he really did good at this. And then some unscrupulous detectors analyzed his video and kept looking for spots. And they finally figured out where his lake was, and they went there and flooded the place. And he was pretty much so disgusted and discouraged that he just disappeared one day. And I contacted him. He's like, no, I'm just over with it. They came in, and I've got no videos to produce. I got nothing. They took my spot. And so sometimes you got to do that. There's another guy I know that when he's in certain parks, he keeps his camera down on his detector. And, being from the area, I might see a landmark, but if you're from out of town, you're not going to know where his park is. And good for him. You don't want to give up your good spots.
No.
Me and my dad were going, I don't remember if you were with us or not, but we were going through town the other day, and there's this lot that they'd cut all these trees out of. And Dad's like, I'd like to get permission to take that lot right there. I said, there ain't nothing there. Well, how do you know? I said, because we've already been there. Because Risha got permission when it was for sale. So we went there like 3 times and detected it.
Dina has a good question. How many here actually do TikTok to help them out with their subs? Well, Dina, I can tell you that the comment below you, which is Dirt Troll and Troy, he went to TikTok because he didn't do very well on YouTube, but he did phenomenal on TikTok. And it is, for the most part, it is not rolled over for him. Okay. He has not had the same success. And now I will say this, and I'm not saying anything bad about Troy because he knows this about himself. He's a crappy editor. His camera work is crappy. His videos are not always the best quality, but if you want to find some of the best content as far as silver finds, incredible relics, incredible silver, incredible coins, Mr. Troy is your man. The guy can find stuff like, he is still to this date the only person I know that's found 2 SLQs stuck together in the same hole. And on anywhere on YouTube, I have never seen anybody on YouTube not only find 2 SLQs the same day, his were in the same hole, stuck together. Wow. And that, when those came out, we yelled so loud that the homeowner came out and told us to get off his yard. And we said, we're on a curb strip. I don't care where you're at. You're in my yard. And we tried to explain to him very politely. And then about 10 minutes later, we were doing that like 2 houses down, and the cops pulled up. So
Mama Bird said, I don't tick or talk.
No, we don't do TikTok.
Greg says, I could jump out of an aircraft all day, but put me in front of a camera and I'm lost like a deer in headlights. Yeah, Greg, that guy I was just talking about, Thor's Treasure. He's been on YouTube now, same length as me, 8 years, and he's never showed his face because he's very introverted. But he loves showing what he does, and he just does videos. And he'll either show himself in the neck down, or if he wants to do it, something talk, he'll put a face. He loved it during COVID because he could put his mask on and talk all day long.
Yeah. Hi, Denise.
Hi, Denise.
Hi, Denise.
Yeah, Risha's camera shy too.
Hey, Grandma Kelly.
You'd never know it.
She don't like being in front of the camera too much.
Well, I don't know why, Risha. You're a natural, and your makeup abilities for Halloween are just freaking phenomenal.
Thank you.
I was doing an intro one day, and she's like, "Well, you got to do this, and you got to do that." I said, "Okay, it's so easy. You do it." So I handed the camera, and she's like,
Stutter, stutter.
I said, "Yeah, a little different when you're the one doing it, isn't it?"
I couldn't do it.
Good morning, Olin. Thank you, Hobo Rob. So smash that like button. Well, you know what, guys? Since Mr. Troy is in the room, and I still have some more silver coins, and in honor of James and Risha being here, it's ugly, guys. Okay, that is a where's my camera? That is a silver quarter. You could tell that baby was treated rough in the ground. Yeah. But we're going to give away a Dirt Troll and Troy Doug silver quarter. Let me do a comment picker, and that way, for the few new people, we make sure we get you in here.
Denise said she's made over 300 at the flea market so far.
That's awesome.
Boom! Denise K kicking ass at the flea market.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
They have a really good location down there.
We used to go to we had to have a swap meet. We used to go to that years ago, and you could make a lot of money at it, but it's just like it slowly got to where instead of people bringing, some antiques and this and that, it was buying those pallets of stuff, and that's what they would bring to sell. And you went from being able to find the
China stuff,
the 55 Chevy Fender to it's all little packages of junk. So it went way downhill.
It's funny. That's exactly what the flea market. I had a video store at a flea market for 13 years, and then it got to the point basically where the China dollar store people came in.
Yeah.
And then we had a leather store there, a guy that sold biker leather. He was literally like your Sears or your JCPenney. He was the anchor of the flea market. He had like 14, like with the equivalent of like 14 booths. He had like a store that was several hundred feet that you could walk around, and he sponsored bike shows to where the bikers would come in and they gave away trophies. And this guy drew in literally hundreds of people just for the biker thing. And they didn't work with him, and he eventually pulled out and went somewhere else, and they lost all that business at the market. Alrighty, guys, for this Dirt Troll and Troy Doug Silver, type in Troy Silver.
It works that way. We had a restaurant here. It was called the Bayou. When the hurricane hit Louisiana, he moved up here, him and his family, and he opened this restaurant. And people would travel for 100 miles to come to this restaurant because they had awesome Cajun food. And one day, the owner of the building walked in and he said, "I'm raising your rent." And he said, "I'm not going to pay a higher rent." "Oh, yes, you are." But by the end of the week, he had the business shut down. So now the guy's making nothing on rent because
James, I see that happen all the time, and I just don't understand that.
It doesn't make
and here's why I don't understand that. I'm going to take this down for 1 second, guys. Keep going, Henry. I owned a house in Clearwater, and I had some problem tenants with it for a while, but I finally got a good couple in there that had 2 little kids. Very nice couple. And we made a deal. This was 35 years ago. We made a deal. I said, "I won't raise your rent." And then they said, "We won't call you for repairs. We'll do all our own repairs. We'll do all our own upgrades because we would like to eventually buy the house from you." And we basically did that. Now, I've had chances like that didn't work out, and I've gotten screwed. But with these folks, it worked out. They, over the course of the years, they put a whole new living room in. They put a whole new kitchen in, new flooring, a new garage door. They repaved the driveway. They put tens of thousands of dollars into this house, and I never raised the rent. They literally sent my mortgage check to the rent company every month. They took care of that themselves. Wow. Okay, so they were living in a house that should have probably cost them double the rent. After 20 years, They were living in a house that should have cost them double rent. They didn't. But I had never lost a penny out of my house. If you own a house that costs you money every month in real estate business, they call that an alligator because it's eating your money. That house never cost me a penny. And 27 years later, they said, we're ready to buy it.
Wow.
And we worked out a deal where I gave them credit for all the money they put in the house as a down payment. And then on paper, that down payment looked like they gave me 20 grand, but it was 20 grand they put in the house. We worked out a price, and they now own the house that they put all that love into for all those years. And it worked out. It worked out for both of us.
Yeah.
You know, I don't recommend everybody do that on a handshake, but yeah, it worked out and I could have doubled their rent one day and lost them, and I may not have ever found a good. I mean, I've had tenants that I wish I would have never left, but you see that all the time. We had a chili place here that moved out of the plaza they were in because they raised their rent, and that building's still sitting there vacant.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
All right, guys, let's get this back up. All right, we got 74 people.
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I realize the cost of living goes up, but if you build a building and you rent spaces out, even though the cost of living goes up, the cost of that building is not going to go up just because it's another year. You've already given the price for that building. And if you got good tenants, your money ahead to just leave them where they're at instead of raising the price, losing them. But yeah, he said, no, I won't pay it. And he just shut it down within a week.
Yeah, I just don't understand that. All righty, guys, this is going to be for some Dirt Troll and Troy dug silver out of the ground.
Rob, you're starting to talk like me and Risha now. I get tongue-tied sometimes.
You want anything to drink? Coffee?
I'll drink some coffee, please. I don't know if Charlie's listening, but Risha's getting me some coffee.
I got to get my own. Denise just took her dad to go. They're taking the baby that's here from California. They're taking her to a local park to get some photos and stuff. And Denise told her dad, "You're getting your ass out of that chair, and you're going to go see your great granddaughter have fun out in the park." So Denise got her dad up to go.
Hello, SC. Yeah, that's awesome.
Good morning, Sheldon.
Get some good memories. The little beard light. Oh, I don't know. Was probably 4 years ago. My dad was painting rocks and painting pictures and stuff, and the little beard light like Mickey Mouse. So Dad painted him a rock with Mickey Mouse, and Risha and the daughters both like, well, I wish I could get a picture of him, the two of them together with him with the rock. And my dad, his mom passed away when he was 3, so he wasn't used to being hugs and holding, and he wouldn't pick the kids up and none of that. So I just took Beard Light and set him on his lap, and they're like, I can't believe he's letting you do that. But my dad let him sit there and take a picture with him and the rock he painted.
Yeah, see, that's my dad was one of them stoic guys from the 50s. You know, you didn't get the I love you a lot. You didn't get hugs a lot. But I'll tell you something. When my sister had her first baby, my mom made sure that baby was smothered in love and basically said, you know, that things are going to be different. And so, yeah, we really tried to work on hard with that with the kids and nieces and stuff.
Yeah. Well, my mom was the hugger. My dad never was. And
no, my dad wasn't either.
But just for the kids' sake, you know, for the memories. And he actually, when the little Beard Light was born, actually went to the hospital to see him and to check on the daughter. And he had never done that before, any of the kids.
I like to hug you just to watch you.
Yeah. Hello, Zoltan.
My dad, when we moved to Florida, my dad went with my mom, with us kids once to Disney World, and he got to Magic Kingdom, and he walked over to one of the food things, and he says, where can I get a beer? And the guy goes, oh, no, I'm sorry. This is Magic Kingdom with the kids, sir. We don't serve alcohol here. My dad turned around and said, nope, that's it. Last time I ever come here.
Yeah,
all right, guys, we got 84 entries for the Troy Silver.
she'll walk up and give my dad a hug, and he just gets stiff like this. He won't move.
Alrighty, guys, for Dirt Troll and Troy, silver quarter. 3, 2, 1.
Good luck, everybody.
Who's it gonna be?
Ringo,
Ringo and Zara.
congratulations.
Boom. Congrats. Is Ringo here? I'm sure he is. He just filled this in a minute ago, but we need to. Thank you, Carissa. Much appreciated. New member. Thank you very much.
Yep, they said here.
Boom. There we go. Thank you very much.
Congrats.
There's Denise K.
Hi, Deb. Hello, what's in the plug?
Morning, John.
Yeah, Miss Risha, I think, wants to go do some digging here after a while. I want to hit our timber, and I want to hit our neighbor's timber, but they got 3 cows over there. And yeah, they're a little crazy, but
I don't want to get chased.
they ended up running away from us. But I'd still like to go, because I know as a kid there was some grapevines over there, and we'd go over and sit on those grapevines and bounce like a jungle gym over there. So I'm just thinking it's possible the people that lived here before did the same thing, their kids, and I want to go see if we can find something in that timber.
We need to go back to that place up the road there where they have cows too. Where I found the wheat penny when we were leaving.
We'll go up there sometime, but them cows have been, they said that guy's bull is mean. We got another permission. We detected it one day. There's like, you can see the concrete. I'm assuming it was an old barn. We found a little bit of change. She found a wheat pity, and this guy pulled in, and he works for the guy that owns the property. And he said, well, we see the flowers up on the other side of the timber, and we need to go back. He said, but you gotta watch, because our bull will chase you. And I'm like, well, I don't need to run from a bull at my age. But I told Risha, I said, I don't have to outrun the bull. I just have to outrun you.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. That's the old bear joke. That's exactly right. You're welcome, Miss Kristen.
We want to start doing some of the curb strips here in the town next to us. And I don't know. I guess I've got to work my nerve up for that, because if somebody comes out yelling and screaming, I want to be able to keep my composure when they do that.
Robert and Melissa, Clark's Cove has gotten very good. They were very shy about that at the beginning, but they've gotten very good at curb strips. Good morning, Coin Dude.
Morning, Brockton.
Morning, Brockton. Scott says 112 people watching. Wow, guys, thank you very much. What do we got for likes? Yeah, I know it's not 45, because my it's funny, your screen doesn't refresh itself on likes. It used to, but it doesn't anymore.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Jody said I need to detect down the Tom Turkey line. I think he's talking about my driveway. I'm showing 103 thumbs up. That's awesome. And 113 in here. So 10 of you have not hit that thumbs up.
That's right. Mama Bird says roll calls cabins now over 500. Thank you all so much. Good morning, Miss Wendy. I believe Wendy has been a pretty big winner lately.
Oh,
Yeah, see, look at this. Look at this. Go for Bill says I've been in my apartment for 11 years now, and the new landlords are kicking me out. See, these people just get greedy.
They do.
Absolutely, Deb. You know, that may be a saying, Deb, but that is absolutely true, Deb. Welcome, Sheldon. Yeah, Reed, they're actually basically now going to pay twice for their house, but they had some tax issues to get resolved and some other things. They had some deaths in the family that they had to take care of. So it went a lot past they planned. But I will tell you this: they took them forever to buy that house, and they paid for it twice. But in the years that they've had it, with this rise and boom in real estate, the house value is going up over $150,000. So they're still making their money. I mean, real estate's just doing so well lately.
Yeah, when we built this house, the Amish built it, and like you were saying earlier, it was built on a handshake, no contract. We told them what we wanted, shook their hand. And what we paid to build this house, he said if we'd have built it 2 years sooner, it would have cost us half as much. Went to insure just the lumber on the house, and it was over $120,000. And we didn't pay near that to build the house. And there's no telling what it would cost to build the house we have now.
Yeah, it's the materials.
Yeah, it's just outrageous.
Look at that. Danny D's putting channel up 157 away from 1K.
Awesome.
Arky, thanks for hanging out with us this morning.
Brockton said, I see that awesome hat.
Yeah, I guess it's not I don't pull my KC hat out too much, but I'm using it today.
Well, I'm not like I said, I grew up as a Redskins fan, and that's never going to change for me. The Chiefs are okay. Honestly, I'd like to see them get beat. Just because I think there's been better teams that couldn't three-peat.
Oh yeah, you look at Pittsburgh in the 70s, the New England Patriots. But see, here's what everybody's forgetting about Kansas City is the first Super Bowl they went to 4 years ago was against us in Tampa Bay, and it was also the year that we were playing at home, and we beat them, and we beat them bad. So everybody's like, "Oh, Kansas City's the greatest team ever in the last 10 years." They're going for the no. They're going for a three-peat where they could be going for four-peat, but we beat their ass the first year.
Yeah. I think if the Eagles play like they did against Washington the last game, Kansas City's going to have their hands full.
That's exactly my sentiment. If they play, if Shaquan Barkley has the kind of day he did against, he's a beast. And if he goes into beast mode and Kansas City can't stop him, it's going to be a long, high-scoring day.
And a lot of people don't like Tom Brady, but I think he's probably the best quarterback that has been. That guy got hammered. He didn't have the protection like Peyton Manning had. And he would get knocked down hard and get back up and keep playing the game.
Well, it's funny because in our house and my sister's house there in Kansas City where you're at, we all referred to him as the cheater. There was Inflategate and all that other stuff. And we all said, hey, the cheaters are on today. And we said that right up to the minute the Bucks got him in the trade, and we went, we got the greatest quarterback in the world. Hey, and we are not the most reputable franchise in the world. We haven't had some of the best coaches. We haven't done some of the best trades and drafts. We haven't been called the Succaneers and the Yuccaneers for no reason. Okay, and that man brought legitimacy to this town and this team. And gave us a Super Bowl, and we will be forever appreciative of it. And hell, the guy looks like he could put on a uniform and play today. So
yeah. Hello, Incognito. Hello, All Things Country.
Good morning, ATC.
There's been a lot of great quarterbacks, but I think Brady, and just my opinion, a lot of people hate him, but that's okay. The statistics are there.
That's right. Good morning, Carrie. Good morning, Riddles. Good morning, Ernie.
You made it back, I see.
I did.
Morning, Bart. Well, good. Now that Miss Reach is back, I'm going to go get my cup of coffee.
Okay.
Mr. Denise isn't home, so I got to go get my coffee.
Well, she could have got you a cup while she was up, Rob. Oh, Rocky Mountain Prospector.
Good morning, Brad.
Swamp Dog. Yeah, I'm sure everybody in here is gearing up for the Super Bowl. What do you mean it's cold?
It's 28 out there.
That's okay. That's just
I'm
perfect
in
detecting
shorts.
weather.
It's going to be 41.
Brockton said
Right.
Brady is friggin' amazing.
Hey, Brockton.
Hello, John Long, Silver Rails. I need to message Mama Bird or GP and give them my phone number too, so we can message back and forth. Morning, Tom Kingery. Beard will forever be the Redskins, not the Commanders. That's true. I did see where there's a petition with like 90,000 votes to change the name back, because that logo was honoring a Native American fellow, and his family is really ill because they made them change the logo and change the name, and they took that as an honor, not an insult.
We're from Missouri.
Yeah, we live in Missouri, Southwest Missouri. Hi, Brewers. There's a Super Bowl today. Well, they say there is. And usually I only watch the Super Bowl for the commercials anyway. And last year I was kind of disappointed in the commercials.
Yeah.
Hey, Park Rat.
Hey, Park Rat.
How you doing, buddy?
Good morning, Pat.
Hi, Bill Brasky.
Bill Brasky.
Yep, change it back to the Redskins.
They should have never changed it to start with.
No, when we were in Wisconsin, we got our Redskins chairs and we'd set up there.
With the cheese heads.
And then
With the
I never even realized this. We were at trivia one time, and they started talking about some baseball team's name, and I'm like, I've never even heard of these guys before. I didn't even know the Cleveland Indians changed their name.
I didn't either.
Yeah, they're not the Cleveland Indians anymore.
Let me see.
Reese is going to check. I'm not sure how far we are from Clarksville.
They are the Cleveland Guardians now. Now, what's wrong with the word Indians? I don't think that's derogatory.
4.5 hours.
4.5 hours, she says.
Good morning, Zoltan. And there's John's one big ass cover. All you in chat this morning.
Yeah, I seen an interview. It's been several years ago, and this reporter kept referring to this guy. Hi, William E. As a Native American, he said, "I'm not a Native American. I am an American Indian." He said, "But you prefer to be called a Native American." No, I am an American Indian. He said, "I am an Indian, which is American." And there was that reporter kept trying to change what he felt he was. He said, "No, I am an American Indian."
Well, we're not going to get into racial things, but there's other races that say that exact thing. No, I'm not from that area. You know, my family goes back 3 generations to America. Just because I'm not white doesn't mean I'm not American.
Right.
Hi, Ed. Flash in your pan.
Hey, flash in the pan. Good morning. There's Miss Beth. Good morning, Miss Beth. There's Happy Chappy.
What's in the plug said not too far of a drive for him.
No. Guardians, I believe, is what the cleaning is now claiming. I didn't catch it. How come Washington and Cleveland had to change their mascot name, but we still have the Chicago Blackhawks with the face paint and the feathers and the headpiece?
Yeah, and I haven't heard. And to be honest with you, Beard, you haven't heard a word about that.
No.
There's no uproar about that. And I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to want to go up against all those hockey fans to tell them to change their team name.
No.
You think football and baseball fans are crazy? Hockey fans are a whole nother category. I know, Chris. There's 127 people here. Well, I'll tell you what. We're going to go ahead. Let's do another comment picker. And we're going to go ahead and give away one of these.
Cool.
I've only got about 25 left. And if you guys collect stickers and you like a one-of-a-kind limited edition sticker, there they are, guys. They're right here in the stream. Mr. Beard, who was voluntold that day to get dressed up. So let's get the comment picker back up.
Brocken said, say that name again, please.
Silver Paws is shouting out a channel and says they are 54 away from 500.
Awesome.
Check that out. I'm not trying to be rude. I can catch up faster with my phone than I can. Brockton always likes to pick on me.
You need it.
But I remember I've talked with Brockton, and I know which one of us can't speak properly. Because he's always in his car in the harbor.
Yeah.
All right, guys, this is going to be a weird word, so make sure you spell it right. Voluntold. type in voluntold.
See what you started.
Uh-huh.
They are in southern Missouri, Canslaw.
Yep.
And I do want to get back to that beautiful church field. Absolutely, Bill Brasky. The Raiders and the Chiefs are definitely mortal rivals. Good morning, Zoltan. Good morning, Olin.
Yeah, I know there's still got to be more stuff in that field, Rob.
Hey, Wygolds.
I didn't get anywhere near over by the baseball backstop, and I didn't get anywhere near over by the railroad tracks where you said those little like single room houses were, or shacks, whatever.
Mm-hmm. But I've acquired a little bit more property in that area since then. In fact, we went there and now I'm trying to remember what it was that we found that was so cool. But we got permission for, there was an old hotel there. We've hit it a couple of times and found some really cool relics.
Ooh. Good morning, John Long, Silver Rails. Peter and Fishing Associates called to be Fishers of Men. Happy Sunday from Lake number 12. Mr. John Long, Silver Rails, always gives us what Sunday of the year it is in the Catholic doctrine when he gets home from church. So welcome, John. He is the father of J-Man Metal Sharks, and they are up there in Pensacola area up near Charlie.
Cool.
Hi, Patty D. Hi, Angie.
Hi, Ann.
Good morning, Angie.
Hey,
yeah, this church, where it was in 1902, there was a fellow hung from the front of this church. In one of my videos, I described the happenings, what went on over there, and the situation, which I won't go into it now, but yeah, there was two different stories that there was two fellas executed. One is there was three, but there was 250 people ran out of that town. Some of their houses were burned, and a lot of that is the property I got permission for.
Was that the one where that the whole town that was the black town that got run out?
Yeah, there was 250 ran out.
I've read that story.
Yeah.
Also, I've got highlighted John Long, Silver Rails, bring back Johnny Unitas. Being originally from Baltimore, John Long, that was my boyhood football hero, Johnny U. Obviously, my dad was a huge Colts fan, and I grew up with Johnny U for football and Brooks Robertson for the Orioles for baseball.
Yeah, some of that property is where you found your silver quarter, Rob.
Yep.
And I found a 1880 IHP and an 1883 IHP.
Hey, Dan, smoking treasures.
Hi, Dan, which was my oldest coin until I found my, what is it, an 1864
64 or 67.
Yeah.
Fluff Nugget, I can tell you the score of the Super Bowl before it even starts. 0-0.
That is true.
Brockton said, I designed that sticker and I still don't have one yet.
Oh, crap. Brockton doesn't have one?
I'll sell you one, Brockton. Hello, Lassiter.
I'm sorry, Brockton. I apologize for that. I sent him to Beard Risha. I sent him to Mark the Bird Hunter. I sent some to Charlie. I'm sorry, the designer of the sticker I forgot to send. I'll get those mailed off tomorrow, Brockton. Oh, that's
Yeah, he'll send you one as soon as you design the next one, Brockton.
yeah. Wayne says I went to a fight once and a hockey game broke out. That's about right.
Yeah.
All right, Danny D says, "Ooh, I need that sticker."
That chat's
All right, guys, let's go ahead and run this for the cool Halloween sticker. Limited edition of 50. I will sign it and put one of 50 on the back. And 3, 2, 1.
Good luck, everybody.
Bad Idea Lab Joe. Boom.
Congratulations, Joe. Yeah, Brockton, he showed the calendar the other day.
Congratulations, Joe.
That second cup of coffee is always just as good as the first
It
one.
is.
I got to admit, this we made a good pot of coffee this morning. This one's good, too.
And then we got a coffee pot at work, and I make coffee about every morning. There's just 3 of us in our area. The other guys are like, how do you drink coffee every morning? I said, well, I got used to it in the position we're in over there, because when I first came over, they all drank coffee. And now they're like, hey, we need another pot of coffee. Like, well, fix it. I made the first one.
Arky saying hello to Miss Loretta. Beard trying to get you to say Chicago what again? John Long's got a great comment. Born in America makes me a Native American. There you go, John. Incognito says got the sticker. Thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah, those stickers are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're nice and heavy too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't even have our sticker board up.
No.
Troy, if you want one, you just let me know, sir. Wow, I'm actually not that far behind anymore. Look at Gentleman Prospector. Paz says that's an awesome sticker and it's on my board. There you go, Paz. Thank you.
It is a cool sticker.
I made that sticker and I still don't have one. It's coming your way, Brockton. I can't believe I forgot to send him a sticker. My apologies, Sean.
Are you cold?
Not really.
Because I'm sweating.
You are? Okay.
Yes.
I'll be cold when I put the window.
Howdy, little penny coins.
You'll be all right. Hi, little Penny.
Good morning, Daniel. Treasure. Alrighty, guys. I'll let you keep the conversation going. I'm going to double check the duck race so we can get Paz's beautiful, colorful silver round going. I want to make sure everybody I don't want to miss anybody in the race. If you are here and you are new and you haven't made a comment in the last few minutes, please leave a comment so I can definitely get you in this race. I don't want to forget anybody. All the regulars are in all the time anyway. So J Metal, yes, you're already in.
Hi, little Penny.
Hi, Brooklyn chick.
Good morning, Miss Brooklyn Chick.
Hi, Brooklyn chick. Sorry on my phone, guys, and there's a way to make
Way too many people.
way too many
So he
people.
said blanket hello.
Yeah, by the time I get through reading, it jumps up and I lose it.
Mhm.
Park Rat, have you found a house yet? I know you're looking for one. Crazy Cat Lady's commenting. Make sure you have her.
Yeah, I've got her under Leanne. I'll get that changed
Morning,
one of the
Carissa.
days.
Danny D, what a Menardo for not sending Brockton the sticker he made.
Yep. Can't argue that one at all.
Morning, Mr. Shannon Dalton. How are you doing, brother?
Hey, Shannon.
Morning, Shannon.
I know Shannon didn't oversleep. He's probably been on the porch in this weather, enjoying it, drinking coffee this morning.
Thinking about mushrooms.
So yeah, thinking about morel mushrooms. Heck yeah. Brewer said, I wish Pat would move up here. Everybody's saying hi to Shannon.
Hangnail that's
Let's
bugging
see.
me.
Beard, what are you going to tap out? A calendar with a picture of Risha on each month.
She could do one every month with her in a different costume.
Yeah.
She'll mostly be in punk mode, though.
Mm. Got back from Warfield.
Alrighty, folks, if you're fairly new here and you haven't been here, please make sure you leave a comment.
Picked a bad bunch of mushrooms. Oh, Scott picked a bad bunch of mushrooms last night.
Or a good
Or
one.
a good one, depends on how you look at it. Yeah. He was seeing things other people wasn't seeing. Trying to catch back up here. Scott
Okay,
said I'm
Silver
35
Street.
years sober.
That's awesome, Scott.
Yes. My oldest coin is 1819 large cent. That's
Nice.
awesome. Well, that
Yeah,
18
That's
something
my
is
number one non-silver coin I want to find as a largie.
We're hoping either this year or next year to make it up to Massachusetts around Brockton and Wicked Digga and Silver Assassin and Josh and all those guys, and spend a week or so up there and do some detecting with them.
And you know that's old territory up there.
Oh yeah. Hello, Carrie. Because Wicked Digger Chris told us he would take us. So
Alrighty, we got Kristen in.
what's in the plug? My oldest is a 1846 large cent. Olin.
1632. Olin.
That's his oldest. Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty old. Canslaw, my oldest is a 1066.
Parkerette said, fifth effing time now. Link, Rob.
Wait, I missed that. What?
He said the
Fifth effing time now. Link, Rob.
Oh. When I'm doing the race, I don't have the comment thing open.
well, I didn't see it
I
until
didn't either.
now either, until
Yeah.
Risha caught it. So I missed
wasn't
it.
paying attention, I guess.
Hi, Bart.
Nice, John.
But our town, I think, is like 1850s is when they started. It wasn't established in the 1850s, but there was people in the area in the 1850s. So there is that chance of finding a late 1700s coin. I mean, it's a slim chance, but there is that chance.
Saxon said he's been asking for half an hour waiting for Rob to catch up the comments. Coin dude, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah,
Careful. You do what I do.
I know.
Did you do that?
Good morning, everybody.
Good
Morning, Pat.
Oh, good to be here. Good to be seen. Good to be alive. Wonderful
Good morning,
stuff.
Careless Whispers. Welcome back.
Hello, Careless.
Hey, Careless.
Ooh.
You make sure
Alrighty, you're gonna do a race, right?
Yep, I'm working on it right now.
I got a prize for dead ass last.
Awesome.
Look at that. There we go. Is it
We
the
go
book?
No, it's not a book, but we go to a lot of quarter auctions. It's what we try to do to promote the Tupperware and all of that, and so we win a lot of prizes, stuff we can't use. We're not really people who are into smelly scent type things, you know. So I've got this awesome package here of things I'm never going to use.
Hey,
And
Rob.
what it is
Morning, Rob.
4 bars of specialty handmade soap
Oh, wow.
with wonderful flavors like Soapy Suds, Farmhouse Pear, and Spearmint.
Ooh,
Ooh, spearmint.
And
nice.
just holding these will like make me smell all day, and that's not what I'm into. So I want to give these away to Dead Ass Last, and then they can send me their address, and we'll get these things shipped out and out of my garage, because no garage should smell this girly. I mean, really ill.
See, Pat, Kristen says, I'm good at coming in dead at last. I got this. And morning, mainly Dirtfish, and Mr. Rob is here. MDF Rob is in the room.
Hey, BNS.
And let's see, we've got Coin Dude 70 in here. Yep, we got them in there.
So
Hi, Tracy Jones.
I've got it
Tracy.
packaged up all nice so the smell won't get out while it's in the mail.
Nice.
And I'll make sure that gets to somebody. It's like I seriously, I had to leave the windows open for a day in the Mercedes just after bringing this home,
Wow.
and just to get the smell out of there. It's like
He was going to make the car smell all pretty.
Hello,
Makes
Heavy
a
Metal
makes a
Detective.
car smell like I'm driving around sitting on an old lady. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just not my gig, you know. Ew. And still no luck finding a house. We've kind of put that on hold. My wife's still looking for a car for her because she's not too into the Mercedes. So I'm like, well, whatever, I needed a car anyway.
Yeah.
And it's way better than the car I had. And here's the balance of life, people. The car wasn't good enough for me because the power steering didn't work and the air conditioning didn't work. But it was a great blessing to a family whose car had got stolen and wrecked.
Oh, wow.
And they had nothing. The insurance wouldn't take care of it. And now you got 2 adults there walking to work, and it's like, 8 miles to get to work and 8 miles back. And then this one's got to be over there, and they're taking buses. And they had put out on Facebook, our car got wrecked. We don't know what to do. And I gave them the car, and I get messages from them every week. It's like, we were able to take the kids to McDonald's. Thank you. And we all went to the beach today. This is so awesome. And they absolutely love it. So even if you think something's not good enough, it's like a huge blessing to someone else. Don't be throwing your stuff away. If you can donate it to the Goodwill or give it to someone directly, reach out there, and they're going to love that car for years more, I'm sure.
Yes.
The engine is strong. It's great. I'll take it all over the country, and I have. But in Florida,
Yes, we have. I have followed Pat across the country in that car.
Huh?
I followed Pat across the country in that car.
Yep. While it was falling apart.
Yes, and he got way better gas mileage than I did in my truck. So
I made it up to Jeff's house in Virginia, and then had to hang there for a couple of weeks while the car was getting fixed. It's not easy to find parts for a 98 Shizuki.
Wow.
alrighty, let's get the
Probably not.
race up on the screen.
Mainly Dirt says, I'm looking for sports card and trading cards. Need something to keep his mind right.
Who needs trading cards?
Mainly Dirt Fish and Rob.
Yep.
Mainly dirt fishing Rob. I've got something that may interest you. Here we go. These are unopened.
Ooh.
It's a full pack of them, so we've got, what is it, 11 cards per pack, and I forget how many packs in here.
Pat, you want to go full screen for a sec?
No, that's okay. Okay, 11 cards per pack, 36 packs per box. Nobody has seen these in decades. Yeah, you could make me big for just a second.
Oh, hang on. I got to take the race off.
He's got his email up there, Rob does.
There you go.
Okay, so, Rob, Coolbrith, if you get a hold of me, get me your address and all, I will get these out to you when I send out the soap. And again, have not been seen in years. Some could be collectible. Hustler collector cards.
Wow. Holy cow.
I didn't even know they made something like that.
No.
All right, Pat, take that off the screen now.
Oh,
Well, I didn't know they made them either.
But I'm sure Rob, mainly dirt fishing, will appreciate them. That's right. Carrie says, I want the soapy suds for Soapy Hand Day. Heavy metal detecting cheers from Southern Europe. We are nation. We are global this morning. Let me make sure heavy metal is in the race.
Cards.
I thought he was going to put up baseball cards.
I did
Oh, God,
too.
no.
Yeah,
You know
I
I
did
don't follow sports.
But
I
I should have known better, Risha, okay?
Yeah.
I didn't know those were an option, or I would have needed cards.
I never got into sports in my whole life. One time in school, I signed up for the baseball team, and my mom said, "What position did you get?" I said, "Left out."
Rob said, "Do those cards come with lotion?"
They
All
can.
right, people, we should have been doing this on Saturday night here.
Oh my God.
Oh, mercy.
No, we're not putting the cards in the race, people, okay?
It's okay. I've got more boxes like that.
Why does that not surprise me either?
Leave it to Pat.
Absolutely.
I went to an auction and I got a box of blank hats, you know, for making hats like park rat metal detecting and stuff. And in the bottom of the box were 6 of those packets right there.
Wow.
You never know what you're going to get.
No.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys, this is going to be for Silver Paz's beautiful 1 ounce round. Let me put that back up here this morning. This thing is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I think her name's Tammy.
Yeah.
That thing is just gorgeous,
Oh,
guys.
that, yeah.
And then Pat's going to be putting up the foo-foo smelling soaps. So 2 prizes, first and DAL. Let's get the race up. We'll shuffle for a 3rd time. And 3, 2, 1.
Good luck, everybody.
Here we go.
Yeah, Jeff, you never know what you're going to get at those box auctions.
Yeah, we bought a
Oh, the storage unit.
storage unit once, which
Wow.
that was kind of a flop. I mean, we made our money back, but there was boxes of that type of stuff.
And
Well,
type of
Beard,
stuff.
you heard Denise K came in saying she's done 300 at the flea market. What she does is she has a nonprofit company she's incorporated as, and she buys storage units, and then she goes to the flea market and she sells the stuff from the storage units, and she does very well. And then she uses that money to help out people that need help with their electric or their water bill or whatever with her nonprofit corporation.
That's awesome.
wonderful.
So she really does a lot to help a lot of people.
That's great.
I hope she was able to get her house fixed.
I don't know if they've got the house fixed yet, Pat. She had when the hurricane hit us, Beard, she lives in a mobile home, and they took off for Orlando to get away from the hurricane. And there's a huge pine tree that was kind of already a little bit uprooted that she's been telling the mobile home park about for years, and they didn't do nothing about it, and it came crashing down right across their mobile home.
Wow.
And it hit the back corner where her bedroom was, and if they'd have been there, they could have been injured or killed. And of course, as soon as it came down, they had a company come out and chop it up into pieces, but a little late for that now since she lost a third of her house.
Exactly.
But
Mainly Dirt Fishing said, how do I get a hold of you, Pat?
I'm trying to find you on Facebook now so I can send you a message, Rob. It's Cool Breath, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
all righty, guys, there's the 19-second fade. We got Louis Villarreal up there, Scorpion Metals. Here comes somebody in the Russian. Drew Shepard's coming up in the Russian hat. Papa Rouse is Vice President Dick Cheney. And look at this. Amanda just chilling comes flying up. Boom, Amanda.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Amanda.
Oh, Amanda's a great supporter. She's here all the time, and I really hope she's here again this morning.
If you're in the chat, Amanda, let us know.
I see her in the chat, so I'm sure she's going to say hi here any second.
You never know what you'll find in an auction. I found this guy at an auction.
Yeah, that's where we met, actually. Amanda just chilling.
Awesome.
Well,
Congratulations.
Yeah, well, the comment just popped
There we
past.
go. There it is.
Awesome.
There you go. I'm here. Amanda, you get that beautiful 1 ounce silver round from Paz. He'll put his link up, Amanda. That's a great prize. Congratulations, Amanda. And Park Rat, let's go scrolling down, sir.
Yes, sir.
Boom. Oh, look at that. Mr. Jim Steele's going to get the foo-foo soap. Way to go, Jim.
You still here, Jim? I know he was here just a little bit ago.
Paul shared the claim email.
Looking for Jim Steele
Come on, Jim.
or William E. I know they were both here earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Amanda. That's Silver Paz's email right there, Amanda. Get a hold of him. He is extremely prompt and sending out his prizes, and we want to thank Silver Paz for that donation, guys.
Jim
Please
Steele.
make sure you are a friend to Silver Paz's channel, guys. He is a tremendous supporter of Charlie and I out here.
Jim's here.
Yeah, Jim's here. He said, wow, congratulations, Jim.
Yes, congrats.
Freaking awesome. I
Oh,
can get
Jim
Jim
Steele.
Steele's address from Rob,
Yep,
and
absolutely.
I'll be able to get those shipped out. I'm in touch with Robert to get his address now. So that's all well and good.
Rob said he messaged you, Pat.
Yeah. Yeah, I just messaged him back,
Okay.
and that'll be good. Now, let me dip back into the box of adult store closeouts and see what other prizes we can come with.
And let's not put them up on screen.
Not even the tissues?
No. The church crowd went right out the window.
Sorry, John.
There is 120 amazing people in here, and we have 125 thumbs up. That's awesome.
Thank you all. Very good. Miss Amanda, you're here every week. You're here on Saturday nights. Can't think of anybody more deserving. Congratulations, Miss Amanda, on that beautiful silver round. Leanne, I guarantee you're in, dear.
If I get up.
Cancel says no free old cat litter. Nope. Seriously though, Pat, do you have anything more in that box?
Oh, God, yeah. Dude.
Uh-oh.
I got stuff in that box you'd have to put on a late night stream if viewers signed a waiver.
Oh, Pat, do you see Jim's comment?
Look, You'll need the soap afterwards, Jim.
Only Jim Steele would come up.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, good morning, PA Patriot. Welcome to the chat.
Hey, PA.
Alrighty, guys, we're going to go ahead and do another race here for another silver dime. And let's do a silver dime and a small sticker pack.
Awesome. Doing a silver dime and a small sticker pack.
Awesome.
It's another Dirt Troll and Troy Doug silver dime.
Awesome.
Alrighty, guys, we'll shuffle this race up. Let me just double check to make sure a couple names are in here. Yep. Everybody's in there that I thought they were. Alrighty, guys, let's shuffle this up.
Jim Steele said, can I trade for the cards?
Shuffle twice, shuffle 3 times, and 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everyone. Hello, PA.
Kansla, I am located in Florida.
He's on the other coast, Canslow. I'm on the west coast. He is on the east coast.
Yep, I live on the East Coast where I can watch all the SpaceX shuttles take off and stuff. And Rob's over on the Gulf of America watching the beautiful sunsets.
129 likes.
Big money, no whammy, Fluff Nugget says.
PA says, beer.
And Carrie said it for all of us, Mr. Charlie. Good luck, good luck, good luck, everyone.
I'm in Sebastian, Kansla.
Barney Taylor's here this morning. Good morning, Barney.
What's up, Barney? Hope you've been doing good, buddy.
Hello, Barney.
Look, Nick goes, look, I actually see my duck.
The Canuck duck. That's him. Yeah.
For those that don't see your duck, guys, there are 223 ducks in this race.
Mm-hmm.
I think mine's resting. Going to rest this year until the end of the year for a big. He's saving his strength. I see Rick Hay is up front there. Shannon Dalton, Mystic.
Yeah, Rick Hayes, the bumblebee. There's Shannon, the naked duck. Prairie Dust is up there as Zorro.
Incognito.
FA, Pick and Bean is the beautiful mermaid. Incognito is the panda bear. Look at John Long Silverell's up there along with Fairy Dust. Careless Whispers is up there.
Yes, Kansla. I know Gary Drake.
Dina's up there a ways. Oh,
Here goes Florida Knox falling back. Captain Vic. Here comes Hobo Rob flying up with his blue beanie on. David Frazier's coming up with the Viking helmet.
Who's going to make the last
Who's
second?
going to be the last second? Is it going to be David Frazier? Boom!
Oh, David. Congratulations, David.
David, if you're here, let us know, please. We're going to start the timer.
Riddles said he sent you an email, Rob.
We got David Frazier.
All righty.
Indiana Tones. Crazy About a Mercury Diane.
Tones was here last night.
Mark C. Silver Wishes is here. So we're looking for Mark Frazier. Or David Frazier, sorry.
All righty, guys. Randy Riddle's Relics, has got something to donate after this race. So thank you very much, Riddles. All righty. Anybody in that top 5?
Silver Wishes is here.
All righty. So he's got 24 seconds if David doesn't answer. Yep, she's here.
I'm not seeing David so far.
Not yet. I don't know about
Yeah, he's
y'all,
not
but my
showing up-
chat
he's
is
not
just
showing up on my
flying
screen.
by.
It is.
And there we go. That's going to Silver Wishes.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
As soon as Rob figures out how to work his phone. I have Silver Wish's address already because she has one before. So she's getting another silver and some a small sticker pack. So congratulations, Silver Wishes.
There you go. And
All
a warning to mainly Dirt Fisher who won the cards there in the box. Those are over 20 years old. Don't eat the gum.
Yeah, no.
Barney Taylor, I hope your granddaughter gets to feeling better.
Yes.
Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
Yeah, Barney, thanks for stopping by.
Wait. This Canslaw says, Park Rat, do you have a channel on YouTube?
He's kind of new. He's kind of new here, Pat.
Okay. Park
Yes,
Rat
he
Metal
does.
Detecting. Park Rat Pat. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. Yeah, I got a channel. Yeah.
Yeah, we wouldn't cancel. We wouldn't say he's famous, but he's definitely infamous. Okay.
Yep. Absolutely.
Hey, Bart Cubbins. Mandy's going to drop Pat's link for you, Canslaw.
Ooh, it always tickles when she does that.
Alrighty, guys. Riddles is offering a 3-ringer, Doug 3-ringer,
Wow.
that he wants to offer for a comment. So let's go.
That's awesome. We have a couple places not far from us. One of them, I asked the son for permission because I couldn't get a hold of his dad, and he said probably not, which there were 2 Civil War battles fought there. I'm hoping I get a hold of his dad at some point. And there's another area where there was like 16, I don't know, it was 1,600 or 16,000 troops were camped. We got to figure out who owns that property so I can get permission for that, hopefully.
That's hilarious, Greg. All right, Tom Kingery, Canslaw. Tom Kingery's got up Park Rat's channel URL. Thank you very much, Tom.
Thank you. Thank you.
Drew Shepard, good morning.
Morning,
All right,
Drew.
guys, for 3 riddle. You know what? I'm typing this in. I'm going over here and I'm typing in Riddle's Relics.
Hi, T-Rep.
IT rep. Hi, Rusty Fines.
Cat Mom. Florida Sand Hunters.
And I am still looking forward to, hi, Lady Squall, you and Charlie panning with GP and Mama Bird too.
Yeah.
Yep, I've actually got 2. I've actually got 2 bags of dirt. I just got sent another one. I think Gentleman Prospector sent me one, and then like I say, Mr. Zaxon sent us the pans. I've got the pans actually sitting on that shelf right over there in the corner. I've got my pan still there. I'll have to rough it up like the guys taught me to do or showed me to do.
But this person here has become obsessed.
It's so fun.
If anybody's got any
You like
bags
it? You like it, Risha?
Yeah, it's fun.
they want us to try, be sure and send them out to us.
Yeah.
Our address is in the about page. in
Yeah,
our
that
about
is
section because
fun,
she
fun.
has become obsessed. I won one from GP. She got two from
Mega Dog.
Mega Dog, and she got one from Jericho, which is in the safety deposit box. We've tried. We
Wow.
went to let her day to get it so she could go through it, and she bought a mini sluice. And this thing, Rob, is like 3 inches long, and it come with a little bitty shovel, and she's sitting there going through that. And this is stuff that we've already panned, and she's finding all kinds of gold in that little mini sluice. And we want to buy a bigger one.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'll tell you guys, you know, I know Pat has been hanging out with, you know, he's up there at Brewers and the guys up there to do go panning. Pat's kind of like our bridge between both the communities, between metal detecting and go panning. I have found that they're a very generous community.
It does, Mama Bird. I love that little thing.
Yes.
Super friendly, tight, very supportive of one another. And gold panning is just fun. I mean, if you've ever spent any amount of time looking for a toenail clipping on a white carpet, then gold panning is right up your alley. You know?
Yeah, we're going to get together with GP and Mama Bird at some point, and we need to meet and have dinner together someday, and they can give us ideas of where to get sluices where they get their stuff. And I know GP has made some. I've thought about making some and ordering the mat for it. It's pretty interesting. I did it on the live a couple of weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, when GP and Mama Bird come up and helped me out. But somebody took it over. So now I have no pay dirt left because she even went through mine.
You see, can slaw, I've got about 20 detectors. A big lineup of whites detectors, a Tarsace, a few other fancy ones.
There's our sluice, Rob.
Oh my gosh, look at that cute little thing.
It's a tiny little thing.
It works good
It
though.
does. It works great. You
So
just-
is it electric? Has it got a little electric cord? Is it like a USB? Yep, it's a USB. There you go.
Mhm.
That's just wild, guys.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much she's found that we missed.
Yeah. It
Just
works
by-
so good. They're just
It's
tiny.
got it comes with a little baby shovel, and you just take a little scoop
Yeah.
and put it in there, and
That's awesome.
Dreamworks.com.
yeah.
So
That's-
it's kind of like,
makes the teamwork. There you go.
Yeah.
does all of her pay dirt come in a little vial? Is that shovel attached to the lid? Like,
Right.
what a way to repurpose stuff.
They even send you a little tiny shovel.
Riddle says, "Where did you find that?"
It's dreamworks.com and it's their key. They call it, I think it's called a keychain sluice.
Yeah, it come with 2 more little mats that's got a hole you can put on your keychain.
Yeah, they're $12.95. I think they're so cool. It works really
Legit.
good.
And if you would
A
like a
little
chance
shovel
to
like
win
that
one,
one.
Yeah, it's about that size.
Mark,
But
you got that one spelled wrong, sir.
yeah.
Mama Bird said if you would like a chance to win one,
Yep.
you need to be on the Sunday before Valentine's Day.
On her
Mama Bird
channel.
is doing her 500 sub giveaway.
Yeah.
And if you have not checked out Mama Bird and GP, you need to do so.
Well, the Sunday before Valentine's Day is today. Because Valentine's Day is on the 14th, and that's Friday.
Oh.
Christian says, I need that for my office desk. I could do work I could do painting at my office.
Swamp Dog says, Swamp Dog said, get yourself a cleanup buddy from
Yeah.
DreamWorks, Dream Mat.
Yeah, I want one of those too.
We need to, yeah. We need more hobbies is what we need.
Right.
'Cause now
All right, guys, let's run this. Riddle's Relic bullet 3-ringer, guys. I've only got one that I've found, so I'd love to have another one. I put myself in there. I saw Pat did. I saw Beard did. So let's go ahead and run this. 3, 2, 1.
Swamp Dog. It's oh no, somebody else asked where you got it. I think we told them. Dreamworks.com.
Yeah. Kansas.
Claw.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
GP said we are giving away some of those mini sluices and FWD micro cleanup sluice. Awesome.
Ooh, nice.
There you go. Cancel. Get yourself. We'll have Riddles put his email up there. Get with Riddles.
I keep missing. So I know Mama Bird said something and I missed it.
Mm.
Riddles, you're going to be able to send that 3-ringer to Canada. You should be able to do it for under $2.
It must have just been congrats or something.
I
Maybe.
think it'd be nice to have one of those little sluices when you're at your desk at work, doing what you got to do, and knowing you're just one scoop away from saying, "Take this job and shove it."
Yeah.
At least I'm taking a long lunch, you know.
Right.
Weigold said, Risha, that they had those dream mats at the booth there at the Gold Show at and Quartz Tight where they were at.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
He's out there for that big annual gold painting show.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I missed that. What is it?
Fun.
Mama Bird, my 500 sub giveaway is Valentine's evening. Tons of goodies.
All right.
AU Diver says, "My wife told me if I get another hobby, she won't be one anymore." It's
Oh,
always good to have an exit strategy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Valentine's evening. There you go, guys. Mama Bird's 500 sub giveaway is Valentine's evening. Okay.
Well, we know what we're doing.
I thought Valentine's Day was on the 14th.
it is.
Okay, so what day of the week is that?
Friday.
Friday.
Oh, see, I'm confused. I don't know why, but I always thought it was supposed to be on a Sunday. Okay, Valentine's Day is Friday.
Easter's always on a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, John Long. When that storm came in, I dig Daytona. Pat, what's the name of the detector she was just talking about a minute ago over there on the East Coast? The guy everybody knows, Terry Shannon.
Oh, Gary Drayton.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, he's not over on the East Coast, but yeah, Terry Shannon, who wrote the books. All
Yeah.
those guys after the 2 big hurricanes we had here, guys. There was so much sand loss. Some Daytona Beach. There was guys finding silver from the 30s and 40s
Oh,
out there on Daytona. Cancel. You don't need to send that to me. You need to get with Riddle's Relics.
Weigold said my folks got married on Valentine's Day 54 years ago.
That's awesome.
We don't celebrate Valentine's Day. That's the day my mother-in-law passed away.
Oh,
So we just play it nice and easy.
yep.
Yodi, there you go, buddy. Have a great day, everyone. The sun is out. Time to hunt. Sun's out. Guns out. There you go.
Mhm.
Good luck, Yodi.
There you go. Look at Swamp Dog. There's also
My
great
guns are unloaded.
100 back money percent guarantee. You bought the cleanup boss, and the third printing wasn't totally sealed, so at least they sent me a new one immediately. There you go.
Great.
That's awesome.
And I'll tell you, that's one nice thing about the metal detecting community companies. Every company I've dealt with, metal detecting, they are super great honoring their warranties and their guarantees. Garrett Carrot went bad. I had a new Carrot within 9 days. My 705 had problems with the one button sticking. They put a whole new interface in, and they didn't like the way the battery compartment sat, so they put a whole new battery compartment in for me under warranty.
Wow.
And then every single one of my 3 Noxes has gotten wet in the water, and they immediately sent me new ones. And then one of them, when I went to send it, I said, "Hey, my coil happened to break an ear off." The guy said, "Just put that in the same box with your control pod." And like 7 to 9 days later, I got a box with a new control pod and a new coil. They are great for honoring the warranties.
Mhm.
And I don't have a Nocta, but I'm assuming Nocta is the same with their warranties too.
I think most of the metal detecting companies are now. I've been using the same white PRX pinpointer for like 7 years now
Hey,
without
Mark,
any problem. And I got friends who detect that like they go through a pinpointer every 3 or 4 months. It's like I keep telling them, eat less corn.
Hello, Miss Charlie.
Hey, Miss Charlie.
Hi, Miss Charlie. Good morning, beautiful people, she says.
I know.
Ganslaw, Riddle's Relics got his email on his YouTube channel. There you go. And good morning to Martin Bishop. Welcome, Martin.
My 800, the speaker kind of messed up on it. And when you'd go to cycle through, it wouldn't move. And then it'd just jump around. Then it'd reset itself. And I mailed it off on a Saturday. They emailed me on Monday, said, yes, you're getting a brand new part. And Thursday I was out detecting with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'm telling you guys, they're great with it.
Shane Hubbard, Hobart.
Hi, Shane.
Say that.
Hi, Shane.
Hubert.
Holbert.
Holbert.
Shane Holbert, yes.
I butchered it. Sorry.
Olin, yes, there is good people here. Shane says, I'm driving, so I just want to say, won't be active in the chat. Yes, definitely concentrate on the driving.
Hi, Carrie.
But at some point, we're going to go with GP and Mama Bird and do some panning in the creek. And I'm going to take some buckets so I can hopefully bring some back in some buckets. So
Now, how far away from them are you guys?
we are about 25 miles from them.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
Yeah.
And we're about that far from Show Me Treasure Chris.
Okay. Because Troy's about 20 miles south of me in Clearwater, and Dalton is about 25 miles east of me on the other side of our county. So each of my guys live a little bit away.
He said always bring
Yeah,
buckets.
GPs that always bring buckets. Yes. And it won't do me no good, GP, because I could bring 10 buckets back, and by the time I get home from work, she'll have been gone through all of them.
Alrighty, guys. Hobo Rob,
got 3
Chris,
buckets here.
what
She
time are
could
you
do.
going live? Hobo Robson, I'll be going live today to painting a groundhog challenge bag from GP. And Chris don't ask what time for that, Hobo. We'll give you a little shout out here. Thank you, Canslaw.
Angie said, did you see my comment about the Civil War relics? I missed it.
I did too.
I have a special request for the community, Rob. Now that I think of it, I need someone's help. So I want to show everybody. This is my car. This is the Ratmobile. 77 Celica GT. I've been driving since high school.
Wow.
It's been in the process of restoration for the last 6 years because it got stolen several times and parted out, and I was able to get it all back.
Wow.
I need the driver and passenger doors, and I've found them, but they're in Minnesota. Is there anybody close to Avon, Minnesota, that could pick those doors up for me and bring them to a shipping place to get them shipped out? I'll pay for everything. I just need to know if there's somebody on the ground that can get that done for me. If so, please email me or hit me up on Messenger and let me know. That's the last missing piece to getting my car back on the road.
Take care, Mr. Troy. We will see you this evening. That's awesome, Pat.
Yeah,
So there
they
you go,
got
guys. A little PSA, public service announcement from Pat.
Angie says I can use any Civil War relics you don't want for my reenactments.
There you go, guys. If you have as many 3-ringers as some people we see that got hundreds of them sitting in a bucket or plastic tin, and you want to donate a few to Miss Angie, that would be much appreciated, guys.
I forgot all you have to do to find a comment is click on that person's name.
Yeah, can you guys highlight from your end?
And it's right there.
Oh, I didn't know.
Beard, can you guys comment from your end? I mean, highlight a comment from your end. Are you on a phone or a computer?
Both.
Okay.
I don't know if we can or not.
I don't think so.
No.
Okay.
Nope. Yeah, we're sitting at the computer, but we both have our phones. That way, if you do
Keep up with chat too.
yeah, and
comment
sometimes I
with
can
it.
scroll back and get it faster than I can on the computer.
There you go.
Did you see how I did that too?
Yeah, if I can remember. Yeah.
Well, guys, it's 11:15. I said we'd be wrapping up a little earlier today because I want to help Miss Denise get the house ready. She's sitting there with a mop in her hand.
Oh, yeah.
To get the house cleaned up before guest comes over. And so we're going to do one more race here, guys. We're going to go ahead and put We're going to do an option this morning.
I could just see Rob in a few minutes with that mop, pushing it around, going, "Come dancing, come on."
It won't be me with the mop, Pat.
Swamp Dog says, I help run a museum. If anyone wants to donate a Civil War relics, I'd hopefully put them on display with your name on it.
Happily put them on.
Happily. At some point, Swamp Dog, I'll try to get with you and possibly donate a Civil War culture for the
All right, guys, we offered this prize last week, and we'll do it again this week. We're going to offer a camo digging bag.
Awesome.
And if you do not metal detect, you can swap that out for a silver quarter. So you have the option here, guys. A nice new camo bag for metal detecting, fines bag, or a camo quarter, or a quarter. There you go, Beard.
Why did you look at me? Because you heard the word silver.
No, I heard your dad pull it.
Oh, yeah, my dad pulled up.
Well, boy, that's going to be perfect timing.
He may have a load of wood. I don't know. He's 87 now, and he goes out and cuts and splits wood, and he puts out a garden and metal detects, magnet fishes, goes dancing. He does all kinds of stuff.
That's it. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. Keep going strong.
Swamp Dog said.
All righty, guys.
Lie about.
Type in Menardo for the last race of the day.
Menardo.
This way, everybody's qualified. Everybody's in. I don't miss anybody.
I feel.
Oh, Miss Charlie, we do love his dad. I've met him once, Charlie, and he is such a cool guy. And he was out there all day detecting with Beard and Shane and I. Deb, you got it spelled wrong.
Split wood. Probably got an hour left.
Deb, it's got an O at the end, Deb. Your computer thinks you're typing in Menards the store.
Yeah, it
I
does.
hope I put it in correctly.
Oh, my sister took me to one of those in Kansas City, Risha. Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh, is that a huge freaking store?
They are huge.
Yeah, we have one not too far from us, and they're
Mhm.
huge.
It's like 3 Home Depots.
I love you too, Mandy.
ATC, got to respell it, sir. There you go, Deb.
Everybody's probably getting pumped up for the Super Bowl, and I already know who's going to win. The team with the most points.
Mhm.
You're a mess.
I remember Menudo.
You too.
Yeah.
There's Miss Tanya Elliott joining us for the last race of the day. Welcome, Miss Tanya.
Hi, Tanya.
She has been a big winner on this channel. There you go. Swamp Dog's putting a bird aviation museum. There you go. That's the museum the Swamp Dog got. As guys, check that out. I saw that, Mystic.
Yeah, Jody, he wasn't over here when you were the other day. You'll get to meet him one of these days.
Hey, Mrs. Candu.
I'll put it again just to double check because I see some people's putting a M-A instead of an M-E.
Yeah, I think Troy put an M-O.
Yeah, but all those people who get it wrong,
Troy.
Hi,
all
baby.
those people who get it wrong get you closer to a win. So dummy up.
Yeah.
Hi, baby blue.
Nice, Kane. I like it.
37 likes. That's awesome.
We still got 120 good people here. And what did you just say for likes, Beard?
They say 137.
Mm-hmm.
I'm showing 140.
Wow.
Me
Wow.
too.
That's awesome.
You guys rock.
And or roll.
Thank you all for the donating the members today. I see 140, James.
Did you check your
Oh, let's
poll?
stop the let's stop the poll before we leave today. 82% said no, they are not going to or hosting a Super Bowl party today. Well, that means Denise and I are in the 18% that said yes.
5:15 now, Mama Bird says. Yay, that's awesome.
Congrats, Mama Bird.
Alrighty, guys, we got 93 people. We'll give it another 10 seconds. Congratulations, Mama Bird.
Morning, FA. Johnson's family.
Yep. Good morning, JFA. Good morning, Baby Blue.
Big and Bean. Hope y'all are doing well. I hear there's more new grandbabies in the mix.
Ooh. Hobo Rob says 15 from 700, guys. If you are not subscribed to Hobo Rob, please go check out his channel, guys.
Miss Candu said Rob will be whistling while he works.
I think she meant to say wheezing, but whatever.
I'll be doing that too. Alrighty, guys, let's count this down here. We're going to get started for the camo bag or a silver quarter GW. So let's go 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Danny
Danny
D.
D. Boom, Danny D.
Job.
Congratulations, Danny.
Congratulations, Danny D. It's been a while since Danny D has won.
Congrats.
Now watch, you'll be seeing Danny D win everywhere. It seems like it goes in waves. Once you win one, you'll win like 5 or 6 things in a row, you know?
She
Danny,
says,
do you
Yay,
want-
Danny, would you like the silver quarter or the digging bag if you know somebody that metal detects? No, Angie did not eat your duck.
Silver.
Wait, it's
She
hard
would
to
like
let
the
that
silver
one go.
quarter. Very good, Danny.
Awesome.
Well, guys, it's 11:23. This is about the time we're going to wrap it up. Mr. Parkrat, thanks for coming up today, and thanks for donating some prizes.
Hey, thanks for helping me get rid of this stuff.
And James and Risha, you guys were just fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank
for
you.
guest hosting. Obviously, you guys being part of both the gold panning crowd and the metal detecting crowd. Everybody here knows you guys. They all love you. So thanks for coming up.
Thanks for having us.
Pat, always a pleasure as usual, sir. And
Thank you, brother.
everybody had a great day. And if you are a football fan, we hope your team wins today.
Yep.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you being here. Oh, before we go, if you guys have won something from the channel, from me, Charlie, or Papa Rouse Bill, and you have a picture you took with the item you won, please send it to my email, flthunder@me.com, because we're going to be doing an outro video of everybody that won stuff, just like we did an intro video this morning. Zaxxon showed me how to set up the outro video, so we're going to be making a video of everybody's pictures holding the item they won. So if you want to do that, get on the outro, send us a picture of your winning. Thanks, everybody.
We're not talking to you, mainly Dirt Fisher. Keep those pictures to yourself.
Thank you, Bill. We appreciate that.
Take care, everybody.